Hey guys, welcome to episode 12 of the Vault Hunter's World, and in this episode we're going to be hitting level 100, and I'm level 82 because I ran one vault with the multiplier on 10, so that's what we're going to be doing today, running multipliers of 10, and we do have a couple crystals here. Well, we have two, but we have loads of vault rocks to complete on the altar. I've been building up some OP crystals, like this CRP one, and I've got a couple of these ones that aren't completely done yet, plus our two challenge crystals, and we are collecting a couple runes as well. As you can see, I had to repair some of my gear, except for my chest plate, because it could probably take a couple more runs, but my idol's getting pretty dead, and you can't repair idols, so I think I'm just going to put a banished soul on it, and it has a 1 in 3 chance to break the idol, but if it doesn't break it, then I'm pretty sure it will just add more durability. But if it does break it, then it was going to break anyway, so that's fine. So let's see. Oh, I don't know why I can't do this. If you know how to put the banished salt on the idol, please leave a comment down below, because I don't know why it's not working now. It might be something to do with the rune or something, but I'm not sure. But if that idol does break, I do have this spare one, which isn't as great. I think I'll save this one for now, and I'll just put this one on. And as you can see in this barrel here, I crafted up loads of paxels and used all of my paxel charms. And we got quite a few good ones, like our speedy and our rush ones. And I also bought out this strong vault magnet from my traders. And we also have gotten a bunch of statues, and most of them are like the same characters because I kind of gambled them. And we got loads of the dirt ones, and then we also got 3 of the stone brick ones. And this Antony Ash one here is actually another ancient debris one, which is insanely lucky. But our statue cauldron is actually only on 83%, so maybe if we like put all of these in there, then we might be able to get a new Omega statue. But I'm gonna sacrifice the stone brick ones because they're not that good to me right now. So now if we throw them in here, we're on 92%, so we only need 8% more to go. So one of the vaults that I want to run is one of these Seal of the Architects, because they're going to give us so much loot as well. But this catalyst actually, because it's a random positive, it adds super lucky. So I'm just going to keep that for now, and then like hopefully get some other modifiers on that. Let's check this one. So we did get a rich, but I'm just going to pass on that and put on our architect. And we can also just soul flame it, so then we don't lose anything if we die. And I've got my luck helmet, and this time I'll actually remember to use it, unlike last episode when I just completely forgot. So let's try and run this architect. So we got safe zone, weakened, plentiful and extended, so that's not that bad. And I probably should have bought some buckets. I always forget to bring my buckets, but I've got 2 more seals, so I can do that next time. So the first one we're getting, let's go south. Actually, we'll go east, because it's just right in front of us. And we got the biomes. And we got a random Omega room, so I'm going to vote east here. And we got the paint room, which isn't bad, because we do have an ore modifier on it. And here I'm gonna vote east, so then we can get that lock time all the way down, and we can also even get like loads of soul shards as well. Let's vote south here so we can get some gilded chests, but there's so many mobs. Oh, and we got a challenger seal. Jeez, there's so many mobs. Okay, let's get out of this room, because that was really hectic. And the safe zone modifier is going to be really good with these gilded chests as well. We can vote again, and I think I'm going to go with south. Ooh, in this room we can actually vote north and get some vault gear. So there should be vault gear flying around in the sky. This is a pretty bad run for it. Ooh, we can vote for a dig site here. It's gonna add 60 seconds to the lock time, but I think it's really worth it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this dig site because it really broke my magnet and there's just so many mobs. Okay, I'm gonna actually head east. I'll go east again. Ooh, it's a puzzle room. I'm not sure if I have any omega pieces, but at least we can try and loot it. One omega piece on it. Oh yeah, I do have an omega piece. And we have safe zone, so I think it's worth it. So now we can mine all of these chests. And I'm also just gonna break all of the chests down here and get my pieces back. Okay, here I'm just gonna go north so we get that vote lock time way down. Oh my god, and we got a mine room east. But I'm gonna actually mine out some of this mine room. I'm gonna get ready to leave, but if I go into my vanilla valuables tank, I do have a lot of iron, and I could maybe make. Oh, I need wood. Okay. So I can make a crafting table, and then craft up some buckets, and then I can try and fill my inventory with loads of void liquid. I've got a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna head out now. We leveled up 3 times again, and that run was so lucrative because we got loads of like really good omega runs, and we even filled up 2 boss crates, but they're mostly just filled up with a bunch of junk. And we got 600 soul shards from that one run, so we can actually gamble twice. So we've got a sour orange and a common plus chest plate, and we got a mod box which gave us a framed compacting drawer. They're quite expensive because they cost 2 pogs. Jeez. Okay, I guess I'll keep that. We did get 2 challenger seals, which is really good. We can hopefully get a champion crate for this week, and we can also just check our danks for any good loot. So in the ores dank, we didn't get too many ores because we didn't loot a lot of it, but we did get quite a lot of Larimar and Benny type, plus a couple poggles as well. Traders and gifter statues, which I should throw there. Oh crap, I almost threw that into the cactus. That wouldn't have been good. And we got 2 vault helmets and 2 smooth sandstones, which we can throw away and get our next omega statue. So if we place this down here, we can get rocky dirt, hardened stone, smooth quartz, terracotta, or travertine. I'm gonna go with terracotta, and we got a giant Jimmel the Dude, and we can set this up downstairs. I did some soul shard gambling earlier before I was recording, and I got an orb frame, so that means we can actually make a skill using all of the skill essence we have, and that's just going to give us another skill point, which means we can now actually upgrade our artisan, and then we'll save the rest of them for one of the archetypes, and when we hit level 100 we can also upgrade artisan again, so then we can craft some flawless tier 2 gear. We can also craft up 2 knowledge stars, but we just need to craft up all of the star cores. There we go. So now we have 4 knowledge points, but I'm going to save them for Britannia. So I just ran a vault with the multiplier on 25, and now I'm on level 99, which is perfect. And this is all the loot we got. It was a horde run, but there was no safe zone, which made it kind of bad. And we got 3 echo gems, which means we can make another omega not a mega pog. We can make another echo pog. We got some runes for a crystal cave and a puzzle room. We got loads of vault gear, so that's really good as well. We also fought the boss, and this is the boss crate we got. And this is all the gear that we got, including the stuff from the boss crate. We only got 2 rare pluses. After that run, we can make another knowledge start as well. Here we go. So now we can just save those points again. And since we're level 99, to level up now, let's actually make some burgers. So let's try and eat all of these burgers to get to level 100. And now we're level 100. So I have 18 unspent skill points. And I'm gonna spend 10 on artisan. Then we could spend 5 on one of these archetypes. And I think I'm gonna go into ward because it's just really good for this like level. Maybe when we're in the late game, we can choose something like glass cannon or barbaric or commander or something. So let's go ward. Ward basically gives me absorption huts for an amount of time I don't get hit by a mob. And with these other 3 skill points, I think I'm going to spec into hunter and then go into the observer one, so I can literally see treasure chests, obelisks, altars and just stuff like that. And I'm also going to spend 1 point on summon eternal. We can actually use all of these traders in here to make eternals. So if I make a cryo chamber, and then I'll just place this cryo chamber here for now, so we can get a hopper and another barrel, and we place this here, and we just have to grab all of these traders and then put it all in here. And now we're slowly making us an eternal. You can see all of the traders go in. For all of the traders that I haven't bought out, it gives me a Pandora's box. And here's our eternal coming in. It is a Iskall. Ooh, that skin looks cool. And then I'll move this eternal cryo chamber over here. Iskall can give us an aura over here. It can be a resistance, saturation and slowness. I'm going to get a saturation because that seems quite good. And then we level them up with these crystalline burgers. So I just feed them to him like this. And now we just have to level up his stats. I'm going to add a health one because his health is quite low. And we have to just gear them up. And I've got a bunch of gear in this barrel here which I can enchant. So, and it doesn't even take durability when it's on the eternal, so that's really good. And I've got a bunch more traders, so might as well make another pog for this cryo chamber. And we can also just pop all of these Pandora's boxes as well. And we got a mod box which gave us a 1k storage disk. It's quite good. Okay, so I'll come back to you guys when I get this eternal all geared up. Instead of gearing up this eternal yet, I'm gonna craft up some tier 2 gear. Well, I'm gonna at least try and craft some tier 2 gear. But before I do that, we got another eternal, which gives wither 3, taunt 3, and parry 2%. Taunt 3 is really good. I'm gonna take that, and now we can level him up twice, and I'll give some more health, and I can level up Iskall another time because we got another eternal. But now let's try and craft up some gear. I'm gonna start with some boots maybe. I don't know what the chances to get tier 2 gear from crafting, but it's definitely really low. Ooh, and we got a pair of tier 2 boots right here. So let's roll these and hope that we get something really good. And they're rare. So these are our boots, they're 8 armor. And these ones are quite bad, only 5 armor. So I think I'm gonna keep on crafting up other gear. But I guess I can give these to the eternal here. Okay, so I crafted up loads of tier 2 gear. But this is all the tier 1 stuff that came with it. Like 3 netherite barrels and a bit. And this was all of the good stuff we got. So we got this insane helmet that gives Thorns chance, Thorns damage, parry, resistance, and cooldown reduction, and it has 8 armor. Then we got this chest plate, which has 9 armor, plus some Thorns chance, armor toughness, and cooldown reduction. And we got these leggings with 8 armor, and give parry, cooldown reduction, and resistance. And we also got these boots which give us speed, feather feet, and Thorns chance. And then this OP sword gives us 5% leech, plus loads of attack damage, and 9% fatal strike chance, and 80% fatal strike damage, which is insane. And I'm going to be sticking this Smite 6 book on it, so then the damage is going to be really good. And I also got a couple gear pieces at tier 2 for my Eternals, which weren't that great. But I'm going to roll through all of this gear and give whatever the Eternals need, I'll give them this. We can also transmogrify all of this gear into a new set, and we can hang this gear up. So I transmogrified all the gear, and I even crafted a different chest plate, and I got some OP idols. You can't craft idols, but I had some like non-rolled ones in my system from my danks and stuff, and I also rolled through the Pandora's boxes, and they gave me some tier 2 idols. And I also got these two, which is an OP speedrunning one with the cooldown reduction, plus my backup idol, which has just a lot of other stuff. And we got this chest plate that gives fire resistance and 8 armor, so we can keep that for a backup chest plate as well. In our backpack here, we have 3 more insane idols. This is like one that has so much health, and this is just like a really good Thorns one and immunity. And this one has chest rarity, which is really good, and it's the first gear that we have chest rarity on. We also rolled this luck chest plate, so now we can get +2 luck and chest rarity if you go into any treasure rooms or have loads of gilded chests. Also transmogrified the sword. I just like this green one better because I put a green rune on it as well. And I also wanted to upgrade my main dank, my mank. I made some dank upgrades. I made a 3 to 4 and then a 4 to 5. So we're basically going to be upgrading this twice. So if I go like that, and then like that, you now have 2 extra rows in our dank. And it's a nice light blue colour. So we can add loads of items that weren't being stored in them before, like uranium and like charged quartz. And we've also completed lots of our armor sets from rolling through all of that gear. Like we've almost finished this whole set, this, and we've also finished this whole last boss crate. So that is really good. And this is the armor for the Eternal so far. And then for our other Eternal, we've got this armor. And this Eternal has some pretty bad boots, but I couldn't really find any good ones, so. With that raffle crystal done, we got a time of 1 minute and 29 seconds, so we're definitely going to be getting a champion crate next week. But I hope you enjoyed episode 12 of the Vault Hunters World, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.